Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, we're a couple days out from Halloween, and I know in the past I've often waited until Halloween Day to put anything up. I've been doing that a little different in the last couple years, starting to put stuff up a little bit early, and that's been going on again this year. Actually, I did put a few things up right the day after I came back from Las Vegas, and that was I have these zombie baby things that are pretty cool that I get from Spirit Halloween, and I have like strobe lights and black lights on them, and they look really cool. And I also have this projector thing that projects ghostly images onto one of the other windows. So I have that set up as well. And this past couple of days, what I've been doing is getting a little bit more up into the yard. I was limited to kind of what I could put up because it's rained a little bit in the last few days, but that seems to be over now. I think we're going to kind of get into more of a drier period for a while. So I'm going to put a little bit of stuff up, and one of the things I got to do is go over to the storage locker and bring everything else down. Alright, so these are the zombie baby things that I told you about, and I've been getting them for a couple of years. They have them at Spirit Halloween, and they seem to have new ones every year. But they're kind of creepy looking, and like I said, the first couple years, or first year or so I had any of them, I would actually put them out in the front yard or among the tombstones. But last couple years I've been putting them up in here, and one of the things I did this year as an addition is created these little black boxes. These are basically just Home Depot shipping boxes that I bought, and I painted the inside of them black, and it provides a perfect like black background and platform for each one of the zombie babies. So I think that was pretty cool. Also, this is a new one I got this year, and I noticed some weird coloration in the eyes, and it just made me think. I do a lot of stuff with UV reactive rocks, and I started thinking it almost looks like they're trying to make that react to a black light, and yeah. They do. Look what happens when you hit it with a black light. And then I noticed a few of the others do the same thing. This one does the same thing. So that's sort of what led to me putting the black light up there too, to shine on it. And of course I have a couple of strobe lights down here, and it looks really cool at night. It's kind of creepy looking in from the window from the street, and seeing these things with the strobe lights on them. So that's been a kind of a cool, effective thing that I do in some of these windows to, liven up things. So I've been traveling a lot lately, so I didn't really get a whole bunch of time to go build anything new for Halloween. I like to kind of do something different every year. Add something to it, but I did add this, and this was kind of an inexpensive thing. This little net thing I got from HEB for like $15, and this guy came from Spirit Halloween, and he looks pretty cool. And I just basically used a couple of cable ties to attach him to the spider web, and then to make it extra creepy, I put like a severed hand, a bird skeleton, and a human skeleton under the web, like he's like the spider's eating this, and this is the stuff that got dropped off after he was done with it. I even got this kind of creepy looking raccoon that's been eaten in half, that's still attached to the web. He's still part of the menu, I guess. This is kind of a cool thing because, like I said, it's an inexpensive thing. I think I spent, maybe $40 or $50 on this display, but it fills up a big part of the yard. So that's kind of cool too. Like I said, that's where we are at this point. I also have some lights on the fence and stuff like that. But other than that, that's where we are right now. And like I said, I've got to go to the storage locker, pick up the rest of the stuff I'm going to need, and hopefully we can get some of it up into the trees today. Yeah, I moved all the Christmas and Halloween stuff into a storage locker. It was getting to the point there was just too much stuff to be keeping in the garage. So it's a lot easier to keep it here, and I can just come over and get it when I need it. So a lot of this stuff is coming home with us today. I got the trailer hooked up to the car, so I'll be able to get it all home in one trip. Okay, I'm back from the storage place. I got everything I think I'm going to need here. There's my hangman dude, severed head, the big thing that hangs from the tree, the big ghoul thing with the cowboy hat, my two animated things, the pumpkin and the reaper. I got this witch thing that I've used in the past. I'm probably not going to use her this time. I've had her for a long time, and the truth is, she's kind of getting old and worn out and doesn't look that good. Plus, the kind of theme I'm going for here is, hey, this is a cemetery here, and I think of tombstones, I think of ghosts, I think of skeletons and that kind of stuff. I don't necessarily think of witches when I think of a cemetery. So I don't think she's going to get used this year, but we got a lot of good stuff that we are going to use. So I got to start putting stuff together, because I think what I want to do is just kind of, get some of the big things put together so that day of, all I got to do is just bring stuff out. So I want to get the harnesses up in the tree for this guy here, and for the hangman dude here, and then, like I said, we can assemble the animatronic things here, and we'll go from there.
No matter, you will have an eternity to mourn the mistakes you have made. Now that you're here, you can never leave.
I don't know, I think he's more scary without his clothes. Alright, the two stars of the show have now been assembled. I've had this guy for a few years. He's going to kind of take more of a background position this time. He'll probably be in the back of the cemetery or something like that, just looking kind of creepy. This guy, however, was new last year, and he's still really horrifying. He's going to be the star of the show. He's going to be on the first step, right, greeting my visitors as they arrive, and he's automatic. So if you walk up to him, I've got it turned off right now, but if you walk up to him, he'll start moving and talking to you, and he's really kind of creepy. So got those two guys ready to go. They'll just kind of hang out now until day of, because stuff like this I'm not going to put out yet. It's just going to be up inside the house for a little while, and then I'll bring that out day of. But there are some things I want to do outside. One of those is I want to start hanging up the harnesses for the hangman and for this guy, because maybe with a little luck I'd like to get these both hung up today. So you might recall, after I think Christmas last year, I started experimenting with a way that I could get stuff up into the trees without having to get up on the ladder. When it's really windy out there, it's really scary being up on those trees, and the pecan trees, the wood is very flexible, and so just a little bit of wind and the branches are waving back and forth and the ladder is shifting around. It's really a little unnerving being up there, and I'd rather be up there as little as I have to. So I kind of came up with some sort of mechanism to let me get stuff up into the tree from the ground using kind of an extender pole thing I got. And so this is actually going to be the first time me trying this. So I'm interested to see how this is going to work. All right, this place looks a little like a disaster area right now, but this place often does right around Halloween, because there's a lot that has to be set up, and it all comes in boxes. All those boxes got to be set up somewhere and all that stuff. And it all has to be kind of staged here, because once Friday comes along, I don't want to be having to run to the locker to get stuff. I want it all here so that I can just throw it up and get it get it going as quickly as possible so that I'm ready when night comes along. Now, unfortunately, the pirate ghoul that I have used for years and years and years didn't make it up. I got him halfway up the tree and he started falling apart. His head fell off. I'm gonna see if I can fix him, but for this year, I think he's gonna be out of the show. But I got plenty of other things to look at. Like I said, I got that spider web, which is gonna fill up the area really well, and I think this should be a good Halloween. It's gonna be a little cold one too, so I might have to get the liquor bottles out again and maybe have the potbelly stove out there burning just to provide a little warm, because I think we're supposed to be like in the 40s on Halloween night. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but we're ready for as far as we can go now. I'll see you next time. Happy Halloween.